teacher. It's incredibly rewarding. So I was here for a long time back in the 90s, and I never saw a graduation. I was here for 8 years, and I was in charge of security. I never got to watch one. Last year was the first one I ever got to watch. It was awesome. It's great to look at it and see all these wonderful young people that you had a very small part in helping form. And you know that they're just going to go out and do amazing things with their lives, whatever it is. They're going to help incredible amounts of people. They're going to do great things. And we build great people here quite often. So I don't share my personal information with current students. But once they're graduated, I share my personal. I want to hear about their stories. I want to see their media posts. It's really cool. So I don't always remember the names, but I'm pretty good at that. But I always remember the faces. And I was just at Street Scenes last week or the week before? And a group of students came up to me, and some of them I recognized right away, and some of them I didn't. But I remembered all their names. And it was great. And these were people I taught 25 or 30 years ago in my first gig at Carmel. And it was just so cool to make that connection, talk about things we talked about 25, 30 years ago, events that we had in common. It was so cool. So I do try to keep in touch with students. They have the option. They can keep in touch with me if they want to or not. But I always love when they keep in touch with me. I want to hear how they're progressing, what they're doing, their lives. I want to see their families. It's just really, really neat to see them grow and become adults. And they're all such amazing human beings. I feel like when I tell people I am a teacher at Carmel Catholic High School, that holds such a high regard among people. Those of us who work here, those of us who go here, those of us who graduated from here, I really believe are held to a higher standard. And we're expected to do more, to do great things. And it's really a sense of pride to be a part of a place like that where you are held to a higher standard and you are expected to be great ethically, morally, spiritually, in everything that you do. So that's the biggest sense of pride for me. I love being a part of something like that.
One of my most memorable experiences was my senior year Street Scenes show. We perform it like several times a night. Like the Friday night we'll do 3 times, Saturday night we'll do 4 times. It's like a really big kind of community building experience too. And like the last show on Saturday nights, we always kind of like mess around a little bit, like with the choreography or something like that. And so like I was doing a Queen song, walked out in like a tank top and jeans like Freddie Mercury always performed. The 3-year seniors like wore these frog hats for a song that starts with the words Jeremiah was a bullfrog, and just stuff like that. So I would say that that show specifically would have to be one of the most memorable moments for me. I would say my favorite way it's preparing me for college is literally in like the block schedule that we use and the like not having every class every day type of thing. Because then it's really nice because it helps you learn to like manage your homework and projects better when you don't have everything due the next day. There are 3 main classes that come to mind when I think of ones that I'm thankful for, especially this year. Like in my senior year, I've taken philosophy, criminal law, music theory, and the thing that those classes have in common is that they're helping me become like more just generally educated before I leave for college, and I'm really grateful for that because like of course everyone takes your like math and science classes and stuff like that, but I'm glad that like Carmel and the teachers gave me an opportunity to take kind of more classes like those. I would definitely say, and you hear this a lot going into college too, is to really just kind of like go for anything you're interested in. Like when I came in freshman year, I had like no interest in theater whatsoever, and then like I started taking a class on it, I auditioned for the play, and then now like over the past 4 years it's been the main thing I do here, and I've loved every moment of it.